step. South's coming out with a high step. Vela will get the ball first. So they're up 21-14.
And you said it right on the nose because remember at the end of the first quarter it was 14-14 and it was really no defense going on right now. And then in the second half we only had in the second quarter we had one touchdown only by the SaberCats. So we did see a lot of defense step up here. So if we can continue that, we might have a little bit of defensive game. I think it's still going to come down pretty close at the end here.
I definitely agree with you. And good job pointing out that we had 4 touchdowns in the first quarter, 1 in the second. So defense is either tightening up a little bit or our offense is even getting a little bit fatigued. But either way, Edinburg Vela is going to be here to return. We had some really good kickoff returns in the first one. They're not going to go deep with it. They're going to come to the up back here. Oh, a little confusion there. But 25 picks it up. He's going to bring it out to the 20. He's got some space to run. Again, 30. The 35. Looks like he'll be contacted at about the 44 to 45 yard line. Wow, falling forward. He's just a tough runner. That's going to be a good Robert Guerra, who had a great first half.
He's given the SaberCats excellent field position.
Yes,
every time he gets the ball. He gets it close to midfield, around midfield, or into Hawk territory. He's done a great job of getting them in the field position. That way you want to start the second half with the Hawk defense.
I just like the way that young man runs the ball, 25. He's just doing a great job. He has great vision. He's got a little burst of speed. He's not going to burn anybody downfield. It doesn't look like that, but he's going to gain a bunch of yards. So here we go. Vela is going to come. They have that spread offense. They're going to be running on their own 49-yard line. Just kicking off here in the second half at Bogus Stadium. Edinburg Vela up 21-14. Quick pass out to the outside receiver, and he's going to go nowhere, even lose maybe about a quarter of a yard there.
You're right, Aaron. He had nowhere to go. Well, we have somebody down right now. Let's hope he's doing okay here. I believe it's number 61. No. It's
player down on the field. Training staff's going to head over, check him out. Hopefully it's nothing serious. Yeah, I think it's 51. He went out for that block there. Looks just like he just got rolled a little bit. So
it's John Gonzalez there for the SaberCats. We're hoping that he's okay and it's just a little stinger or something.
Good job there by the Harlingen South Hawk cheerleaders, dropping down to a knee as well as the players on the field, just to give some respect to the down player. Hopefully he's able to get up here pretty soon. So right off the bat, just started the second half. Got an injury on the field, but looks like they're helping him up to his feet and be able to walk off on his own power. So good job there, number 51. He went out there for that block. He was hustling out there to try to get one of those defensive backs and just got rolled up a little bit. So we're hoping he's able to get back on the field quick.
Well, he's walking on his own, so it looks like it's something maybe minor. Let's hope so. You don't ever want to see any of the students get hurt out there.
Definitely. Here we go. Second 10. There was no gain on the play. He's got 4 wide receivers here. Puts one in motion. That's number 1. And they're going to call it. Again, we're talking about these pre-snap fouls here. Illegal motions, illegal snap, false start.
They've been caught with about 5 or 6 false starts already in the first half, and they're already the first one. When you get good position, Aaron, you don't want to get those 5-yard penalties because they can make a 2nd and 10 to a 2nd and 15 a little bit further down.
And it just goes further back from there. 2nd and 15. Now, the last time Vela was in this same exact field position, they busted a long pass downfield. Remember that? About 35 yards. So definitely going to be looking to repeat that. Ever Lopez taking the snap, a shotgun formation, 4 wide receivers. A little bit of high snap there. He's able to recover. He guns it down in the middle of the field there. That's his tight end, number 44, who goes in motion a lot. That's Steven De Luna. He's going to get right back to that original line of scrimmage.
Good play. He managed to get maybe the 6 yards back, 5 to 6 yards back, a little bit maybe better manageable 3rd down. Let's see what they do here.
3rd down, about 9 to go. Showing blitz, Harlingen South. Linebacker stepping up to the line, and Lopez does a good job. He just kind of steps back. He looks over to the sideline, see if they make any adjustments here. And he's going to look. Oh, fumbles a snap, and he's going to be hit hard in the backfield. Did you get a number on that blitzing linebacker there? He came in almost untouched. That's 34. That's Shenneman right there. Huge sack for a loss.
He just came out there like a bullet out of a rifle. He just, boom, hit the quarterback. Luckily for the SaberCats that he was able to recover his own fumble. So, but anyway, he still was able to manage to get lost some more yards there and get a long 4th down.
Well, good job there by Jared Shenneman. He saw the football on the ground, kept his head down, keeping an eye on that, saw the quarterback pick it up, and he just made the tackle for a huge loss. So 4th and 15, 2 minutes have ticked down already. It's going to be an end-over-end punt down to about the 15. Going to take a good Edinburg Vela roll all the way down to the 6-yard line. Where number 7 for Vela, that's going to be Eddie Luna, is going to go ahead and down it. So again, Harlingen South faced with a very long field to work with, but they made a stop on defense. Good job.
They did make a stop on defense to see if the offense can do something, get this game back, or tie possibly the game. But like you said earlier, the great punt, Aaron, and managed to get down pretty deep and maybe get the South Hawks down about the 6-yard line, it looks like.
We've been waiting for Jimmy Morton to come to life here. He's been handing the ball off a lot. The passes he has been making have been just little short, quick out routes, little curls, little flats passes. Nothing has really stretched downfield except for that early Alec Garza reception. And so really I'm interested to see if he's going to try to stretch the field here. May run on first down, then go to pass second. See what they have in store. But either way, we're going to watch Morton here. He's going to take the shotgun formation. He's got 3 wide receivers. Going to spread that field out here. He's backed up. He's on the 1-yard line. Here we go. He rolls right. He's looking downfield. Has a wide open receiver. That's number 5 at the 35, the 40, the 45. Number 5 is Royel Berlanga. Huge reception for the Harlingen South Hawks.
Oh, my God. He just really had wide open. Great play. Managed to get him down about a good 40, 45 yards there. Good play by Morton. Good call by the coach, I think. He was wide open, and then they ended up getting them towards the end there. But he managed to get here. It looks like, about the 40, 44?
Yeah, 44-yard line. What a huge pass. You know, we're just talking about when will we see him stretch the field. I think that's going to be open the second half, Joe. You talked about it early on, wear him down on the run, and then that could open up the pass. We just saw it on the first play from scrimmage for the Harlingen South Hawks, and they have moved the ball quite a bit down the field. Here we go. 1st and 10 from their own 44-yard line. He's looking right. Wants to throw quick. Oh, in and out of the hands of his receiver, number 2. That's going to be Jason Martinez.
He's lucky that I think they didn't get intercepted there because it floated up on top. But I think you're absolutely right. You called it right, Aaron. I think they're going to be trying to maybe get on board with Jimmy's arm a little bit. Try to maybe get a couple of runs here and there and then see if they can open up those passing lanes.
He has a gun for an arm. I mean,
he sure does.
Martinez had that ball right in his hands, right in the chest, and it was a bullet, man. It was coming hard.
Yeah, that's you really can't blame the receiver for that one.
I could not catch that. So we know Jimmy Morton has got an arm, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. He's under center this time. 2 running backs usually run the ball. No, he'll fake it. Rolls right. He's got a blocker in front of him. He's going to dump it off to number 21. He's past the first down marker. Barring any field flags on the field, that's going to be a first down. Reception made to Javier Olvera.
Great play action play what they did. They were able to fake the run, get one of the receivers out there. What was Jason
Olvera
there? Managed to get about a good 15 yards, able to move the chains, getting down to the Sabercats territory now.
I mean, 2 big passes have really opened up that offense for them. They remember, folks, they started down about their own 5-6-yard line. They're way down deep. And through the arm here of Jimmy Morton, they're able to come all the way across. They are now on the Vela 41-yard line. We're about 8 minutes and 40 seconds. This quarter's going fast so far. Jimmy Morton with a shotgun formation. His receiver's already calling for the ball before they even snap it. Number 11. Sure enough, he dumps it to number 11. Flag on the play. 11, there's not a lot of space to run, but he's going to get about 4 yards. Second flag comes on the field.
Well, there's quite a bit of flags on there, and didn't really get that play developed. Number 11, Darren Perez was able to get a couple of yards, but let's see what the officials call here.
Yeah, I think it's going to be 2 separate penalties. The umpire called one, and then over here the linesman closer to us threw a second play right around where the tackle happened. So you're going to be maybe offsetting here. Let's see what the white cap Fred sir. Holding, offense. Personal foul. Face mask on the defense. All right. Offsetting penalties. No replay of the down. So hopefully you all followed that listening live right now. We had 2 penalties. One was holding. One was personal foul, face mask. The official's going to call that offsetting penalties. They will replay the down. So it'll be a first down again, Joe.
Pretty good there because now that either team doesn't lose anything here, and so they're just going to get the ball exactly where, maybe regroup and run another different play here and see what happens.
Definitely. And so Jimmy Morton's going to get another crack here at first down. They get to just restart this one. 41-yard line there of the Vela Sabercats. And Harlingen South looking sharp through the air to start off this second half here after a big defensive stop on that Vela high-potent offense has just been running up and down the field. Here we go. Jimmy Morton shotgun. He's looking right. He gets flushed. Oh, he's going to be sacked for a big-time loss. That's number 31.
Justin Valles, okay, just exploded out of the defense, but able to get a huge loss there, and I believe it's somewhere about 10 to 12 yards.
At least, yeah.
That really is going to sting them. It's going to be a long second down, but like you said, the defense of the SaberCats are coming back alive here.
Wow, I mean, there was 4 white jerseys around Jimmy Morton from all different angles there. There was just really nowhere for him to go. So it's going to bring up a second down, 20 to go. I just talked about how they were in the Vela side of the football field. Now they're back on the Harlingen South side of the field, and going backwards is never a good thing. So Jimmy Morton's going to have to see if we can get that arm pumped up and get upfield. Here we go. Jimmy Morton's going to go under center. 1 running back lone in the backfield, 2 wide receivers. He's going to roll left. He's getting flushed again. That pass protection is breaking down. He's going to just get rid of it. And he gets pushed out of bounds pretty hard there. No gain, incomplete pass.
Number 11, Joe Gonzalez of the SaberCats did not fall for that one. He immediately just did. They tried to do a play action, Aaron, and he didn't fall for it. He chased, flushed Jimmy Morton right out of the pocket and managed to do nothing and just throw the ball out of bounds. Great job by there, number 11, Joe Gonzalez for the SaberCats.
Flushing Jimmy Morton out of the pocket. Hey, for those of y'all listening live right now, again, it's 21-14. Harlingen South is down. Edinburg Vela is up 21 over the Hawks here at Bogus Stadium, 21-14. You know, we start off this game, lots of offense. From the second quarter unto this second half, lots of defense now, Joe. So they're trying to battle against that. 3rd and long, a 21.
And got another flag.
Got another flag on the field. And I think that's going to be delay of game. Yep, it is. Flag came from the back judge there. Still 3rd down. They're going to march it back even more. So you're going to have a 3rd down and 26 to go. It's a long way to go. Very promising drive, Joe, early on for the Harlingen South here, and then it's just come to a stop and even negative now.
Well, you get a sack and then you get a penalty on top of that. It doesn't help out.
But ladies and gentlemen, Jimmy Morton has got an arm. So let's see if they're going to risk it, go downfield, or just try to maintain some field position. And he's going to play action, rolls to his right. He's looking left now. He's going to let this one fly. The defender's got a beat on it. Number 4, that's Steven Rodriguez, was going downfield. He had some space, but he went right. The ball went left.
I think there was a little bit of miscommunication there because he was definitely, like you said, right, and the ball came left. They couldn't make anything happen now. They're going to have a long 4th down, and they're going to have to punt.
Yeah, you know, Jimmy Warren was throwing to an area. He expected for his running back, who came out in the play action, to be to the left side of the field there. And so he just put it in that area, and Rodriguez just went to the center of the field. Just totally miscommunication there. So they'll be punting here. That's going to be number 10, Wesley Champion. Ooh, and it's going to be a short punt. May have gotten a piece of that from right here and down here in the booth, but it's going to give a decent little flight there. It's going to take them down to about the 33-yard line where Edinburg Vela will take over. So, hey, a story of offense early on, Joe. Story of defense here.
We're starting to see the defenses come up and rise. Let's see if now the South defense can do something here, because you got the SaberCats right around the 34-yard line. Pretty decent field position. So let's see if South can get a little bit momentum going and keep this defensive push going on here for both squads, both sides.
Definitely. You know, I think the past 2 series that South has started with, they've started back within their 5-yard line. And so they really had a lot of, so the defense can get a good stomp here. They can get some better field position, but not if Vela doesn't say so. So here we go. Out of the shotgun formation, hands it off. That's number 25. That's going to be Guerra, Robert Guerra, and he's going to be tackled for a loss. Talk about that defense.
Good penetration on the right side. They smelled that one coming, and they were able to get out of there for about a 2 to 3 yard loss there. Great job by the South defense.
Hey, just an update for those of you all who are just Harlingen in general fans, or those across the valley interested. Harlingen Cardinals playing up in San Antonio. It is 28-0. Reagan leads with 5 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter. Here we go. Lopez, shotgun formation. 2nd down, 13 to go. Right about 6 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter. It looks like a fumble snap there, but he's going to keep it. He runs left, trying to drag a couple defenders. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage, Joe. Nowhere else to go after that.
Nowhere. The defense ripped that one. Like you said, it was a pretty snap that was a little bobbly there, but he was able to get it down and get it back to the original line of scrimmage. Now they have a long 3rd and 10. See what they're going to come up with next.
Now Vela has had a long 3rd down conversion already once tonight. Can they pull another one out of the hat here? Lopez goes to the shotgun. He's got 5 wide receivers now. 4. One of them went down as tight end. Going to check with the sideline here. Going to audible. See a little bit of a blitz package here from Harlingen South. So they're going to change some things up real quick. And they get set again. Here we go. Moving the running back around. Snap. Ooh, looking for a little wide receiver bubble screen there, and he just throws it out of bounds. Nowhere to go. Probably does a smart thing, Joe. Get it out of bounds.
Didn't see anybody open here, and
No.
I believe he just wanted to get the punting unit back on and try to see maybe he can pin South deep in their own territory. But good defensive stand here by South. Here we go. We're talking about defense, and it looks like both defenses are coming up. That we've seen some more punts in this quarter than we had the whole first half there.
We didn't get to meet a punt until late in the second quarter. Now we've gotten to know him on a first-name basis. Here we go. 4th down, 10 to go, 5 minutes and 28 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Vela up 21-14, going to punt this one away. Kind of a running soccer, rugby-style punt there. And again, a good Vela bounce. It's going to go all the way inside the 20 now, down to the, what's that, about the 16-yard line?
Right around the 16, Aaron. Good call. And you're right. He's been able, the punts he's been doing haven't been really a lot of power, but he's got great bounces at the end that gives maybe another 10, 12 yards on there.
For those of y'all not familiar with a new rugby style of punting, really what it does is it gives that punter an opportunity to move and possibly get away from blockers. Plus he gets to look downfield to see where the gap is, and he tries to just poke it in that gap, give it a forward roll, and just like we've seen tonight from the Vela punter, he's been able to pin him down pretty deep. So they got the ball down there at their own 17-yard line now, Harlingen South. They're down 21-14, just over 5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Jimmy Morton again under center. Rodriguez in the backfield, he'll take the handoff, goes right up the gut, and he's got some space to run there. He's going to be really close to that first down marker. Looks like he may have it, Joe.
Great run right up the middle. I guess you saw a good seam, great hold by the offensive line. Rodriguez just was able to get through. Good job again once by the offensive line to open up those 10 yards and get him a first down on there.
Well, to Jared Shinneman, number 34, I've called his name quite a bit because he's playing from the fullback position, and really his role tonight has been to get up and clip a linebacker, shave off of a defensive tackle, get somebody, whoever he sees come through that hole, and that has helped Rodriguez get some yardage upfield. So great job there by the fullback tonight. And he's playing both ways. He plays linebacker as well. Here we go. We've got Jimmy Morton in the shotgun now. He's going to hand it off to Rodriguez, and Rodriguez this time, there's no blockers really up ahead of him. Vela was all over that one. They're going to call it dead right there.
This time he didn't have anywhere to go. The defensive line for the SaberCats did a great job penetrating and able to stop him for no gain.
Well, I just talked about the fullback being very crucial in that blocking scheme. No fullback there. Gary directly to tailback, and really no help there. So it's a little bit of a loss. They're going to still call it about 2nd and 10. Harlingen South on their own 29-yard line, down 7. Here with 4 minutes left to go in the third. Here we go. Tight formation this time. Only one receiver out spread. And then, of course, Rodriguez in the backfield. He'll get the handoff. Blocker ahead of him, but he gets wrapped up. Did you get a number on that defensive tackle? Looks like a number 58 or 56 there. Just doing a great job. 56.
Great job on there because he was able to get in there and stop Rodriguez for about a 4-yard gain. Yeah, I think it was, number 56 it was for the SaberCats. That was James Mackey.
James Mackey doing a good job of wrapping him up, right? Hey, 3rd down, 6 to go here. Big 3rd down conversion. Harlingen South really hasn't been able to get that offensive going since their first quarter. Haven't scored since the first quarter. We're already nearing the end of the third here. So Jimmy Warren's going to go. They like this spread formation. They switch between this and the tight formation. He's got 3 wide receivers. He's looking right. Now he looks back left. He's got a receiver on the inside slant route there. He's wide open. Down to the 30, the 25, 20, down to the 15. Goes number 25, Alec Garza. Again on a huge reception there.
Great play. I mean, he broke a seam on it right perfect. Great strike. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better pass. He hit him on stride, as you can see there. He hit him on stride. It was a great call. I mean, he almost got away from number 24 for the SaberCats. Ruben Garcia, he actually saved the touchdown there, Aaron, because he could have gotten in easily.
I think that's the second touchdown Ruben Garcia saved tonight on Alec Garza.
On Alec, you're absolutely right there. He's been a touchdown saver.
What a great job there by Alec Garza. He's a good-looking receiver there. He's able to move downfield pretty speedily. Here we go. Hand out to Rodriguez. Rodriguez breaks a tackle, and he's going to shove off another one. He's running like he's a 250-pound running back, and I know he's not. Look at him keep going, pushing the pile down to the 5-yard line, Joe.
He was going to gain a yard or two there, Aaron. He was. It's fun to watch because just look at him and he breaks one tackle, breaks number 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, the kid just keeps pumping those legs and keeps going for those extra yards that they needed there. Wow.
And he lost his helmet in the process, Joe.
He lost. That's an absolutely great run right there. You'd love to watch the guy that give up. He just kept going and kept going.
Both sides have had some wonderful running back play tonight, right? Arredondo on the other side, and of course Guerra, and of course now Rodriguez showing his stuff here on the green side of the ball. Here you go. It's a fumble. Wow.
We got a penalty also. We got a penalty over here on the line judge over
do.
here to see what happens here. But you're right. We got a fumble and Morton did fall on it.
That's probably the third time about that snap has been fumbled tonight on the Harlingen South side of things. Here we go.
Well, apparently it looked like Jimmy Morton lost it on his own as he was trying to reach it to one of the running backs, but
all right, offsides. Half the
got
distance to the goal, Joe.
Well, that really came in favor of South there,
Yeah, it
because
did.
the penalty was going to push. I mean, not the penalty, but the fumble would have put them about 8 yards back.
Yeah, they would be probably close to the 15. Now they're going to be on the 3.
First and goal.
Huge turn of events there for Harlingen South. They catch a big break right there. Here we go. Jimmy Morton's going to go under center. Keep an eye on number 4, Steven Rodriguez, as well as their fullback, Jared Sheneman. On the 3-yard line, takes a snap, going to pitch it to Rodriguez. Rodriguez has a gut, but he looks like he's tripped up, looking for the officials. Now they're going to call him short, about a yard short, Joe.
Well, got short, but it was a great job by number 34 to get that Jared Sheneman. Oh, here comes some more flags here.
Yep,
we got him towards the end of the play, so it's got to be something like unsportsmanlike conduct here.
Yeah, it looks like when the players were getting up and maybe somebody lost a little bit of control there, and a couple of flags on the play.
You just don't want to see that.
No. Now, what we could possibly have is on each side, if it's called in, it would be offsetting. But here we go. Personal foul on offense. That's all on the offense there. So personal foul on the quarterback there.
On the quarterback, Aaron.
So that's going to be a 15-yard penalty. We just talked about how they were given a gift of an offside penalty that put them half the distance to the goal line, and now they take a 15-yard penalty the other way.
That really hurts because you get 15 yards pushed back when you were down inside the 1 or 2. Now you got a 2nd and 16 to go, and without getting a first down.
That's right. It's a little bit of yo-yo football right now, right? They went 15 to 1, from 1 back to 16. Here we go. 2nd down. Got some communication coming in from the head linesman, that's the official, on the side of the chains. I'm just making sure. It's going to be 3rd down. They lose it down on that one, so it's going to go 3rd down, 16.
Personal foul.
Yep, that's right. So 3rd down and 16. Again, right above a minute left to play here in the 3rd quarter. South is still down a touchdown, 21-14. Here we go. Stutter step there, Rodriguez. He's going to roll out, play action, connects with his receiver. The receiver's going to go down about the 5-yard line.
Wow, that was a good play. It looked like he had a little bit of inside in, but I think he stumbled on his own.
Watch this replay here, Joe. It's Javier Olvera, number 21. He goes to make a cut and kind of just slips up right there. So
he had a little opening. He might have gotten in though. But it's 4th down now, Aaron, and see what they're going to do.
4th and 5, 34 seconds on the clock. The play clock, is at 11 seconds, and they're trying to shuffle people off the field. They're going to go for the field goal here. It looks like Champion is in to kick the field goal. 4 on the play clock. The kick is up. It's a short one, but it is good. 3 points for Harlingen South.
Got 3 points in there.
Yep.
That personal foul really hurt them because they were inside the 2-yard line, and now they ended up settling for a field goal. Let's see how that may turn out towards the end of the game here.
Well, I'll tell you one thing that Harlingen South has going for them, because that penalty really hurt them, pushed them back. However, this is the first time we've seen a score in quite a while, right? In almost a quarter and a half of play. And so Harlingen South has finally been able to march it actually down into the red zone, get some points out of it. We've really seen a flip-flop from offense to defense, so that may give Harlingen a little bit of momentum here. Defense is playing pretty well.
I think you're absolutely right, because we were just talking about how the defenses showed up and the offenses were a little flat here in the 3rd quarter. But it looks like Harlingen South with a great drive, even though they came out with 3 points, but still were able to push down the field and move the ball with a little bit of passing and a little bit of running. A little balanced attack there by Harlingen South.
Exactly. Very impressive there. You know, both offenses, again, folks, this is the second game of the season, right? And so they're still trying to get things ready. This is technically their preseason before district play starts. However, they're giving full out starters on the field. It counts towards their record stats, all that. But really, these are some good tune-up games right before district play. And so they're working out the kinks, but, you know, 2 great performances so far by these ball clubs.
Let's see what Robert Guerra can do now. Every time he gets the ball, there's always something exciting.
It's fun to watch this young man return the football. Here we go. See if they'll even kick to him. They're going to put it short. They don't want him to get the ball, and he won't this time. Now it's number 32 on the return. He's past the 30, past the 35, past the 40, 45, 50, 45, 40 down to the 38-yard line. But there's a flag on the field, Joe. Hold it.
Usually.
Oh, no, it's not. That's a kicking tee. No flag.
That was right.
That's a yellow kicking tee.
You know, but you have to give credit to actually number 25, Robert Guerra. He was when he led the block. He ended up making that seam happen for him. But great job. Again, once again, special teams have been a really good factor for the SaberCats.
Yes, it has.
The receiving or the kicking team of South has been able to keep them pretty much around the midfield area.
They try to go short, and Tristan Flores, number 32, ends up getting, you called a good block right there. And Flores just does a great job. So, you know what, no matter who they kicked it to, they had some really good returns. Flag on the field. Oh, we've got another offensive pre-snap penalty here on the SaberCats. Another 5-yard penalty is going to push them back. So, folks, they're down on their 44. It looks like this is going to push them back. Or they're on the 40, now back to the 44. So, just to start out the series, which has been happening a couple times already, they get pushed back 5 yards.
Those false starts have been really hurting the SaberCats, getting them really good field position and pushing them back.
So here they go. The reset ball on the 44-yard line. 6 seconds left to go. This will be the last play of the third quarter here. Going to hand it off to his running back, number 23. He's got some space to run. That's out of the Hondo. Up to the 20, 30-yard line. They get really close to that first down. Not quite there yet. But that'll bring the third quarter to an end, Joe. 21-17 now. Vela still up ahead.
Great job there. Looks like they're going back to the traditional run here on Arredondo there. Great job. Good job of the offensive line to open up some holes. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, fourth quarter.
Well, folks, for those of y'all listening live right now, audio, just again, thank you for listening here. Thank you for tuning in. Again, an hour after the game is over, you can watch the video that will go along with the audio that you've been hearing. Again, we just want to thank Harlingen CISD TV, KHGN, Cable Channel 17. Check out the website at hcsd.org. Again, thanks to our school board members here in Harlingen, Greg Powers, our president, Dr. Nolan Pettis, Verna Young, Jerry Fourier, George McShann, Javier De Leon, and Dr. Bobby Muniz. Thank you so much for all you do for this school district, for our kids, and for continuing to provide an excellent environment for them to learn in sports and in other extracurricular as well as their academics. So thank you for all that you do. Bringing a wonderful game here from Bogus Stadium tonight. Joe Martinez along here with Aaron Sines. Just an excellent night for football. Here we go. First down. Arredondo gets the handoff. He'll have the first down for sure this time, down to about the 20-yard line, Joe.
That offensive line just opened up a hole for him. He's running great, putting his head down, running with a lot of power. Great run by Arredondo. Great call also by the SaberCats to keep that running game going there.
Well, they went back to that running game that worked from early.
Yes, they've been going back to that. You can see the replay here. Great job.
Great job there. Good spin move. Hey, check out the video. The camera crew here at KHGN doing a wonderful job bringing us some excellent instant replay. Good job, camera crew up here in the booth and on the field. Here we go. First down. Little motion there before the snap, but they don't call anything, and they're going to go ahead and run that ball up. He's going to get about 6-7 yards on that gain, Joe.
Here's Robert Guerra. He actually got the snap and then decided to get the snap and take off and managed to get about 5-6 yards, maybe a little bit more, but good call. Once again, they're keeping it down on the ground, Aaron. See if that defense gets tired.
They're just pushing the ball down. We're down to about 11 minutes left to go in this football game. Again, if you're tuning in now, it's 21-17. Vela is ahead, and Vela is threatening again. They're on the Harlingen South 12-yard line. Second down, 3 to go. Going to take it to the outside. Lopez looks for some space, cuts it back to the middle, and looks like he's going to fall forward for the first down. They're going to call clock to stop. So first down there, quarterback keeper.
Quarterback keeper, get it down, and first and goal. Continuing to run the ball, whether it be Arredondo or Guerra. And this time, the Lopez decided to get his own number and wanted a little bit of running plays in here, too. Great job by the offensive line to keep pushing that defense back.
Well, Vela just returned back to what they were doing very well in the first quarter. They went back to it, and they're having some success here.
Absolutely.
1-2 punch, like you called it early on, right? Arredondo and Guerra. And again, right now we have, looks like Guerra in the backfield. He'll take the handoff, goes right, breaks past a couple of defenders there, and he'll fall forward for gain, I would say, about 4 or 5 yards.
Great power runner again on the right, on the right side. Every time he touches the ball, that he just creates some kind of excitement because you don't know if he's going to bust it or like he's been doing earlier in the kickoffs. But great run there. He got it down to about the 2 or 3 maybe. 4.
Right, yeah, right on the 4-yard line. 1-2 punch. Vela has come to the game to play the running game. Here we go. Handoff to Arredondo this time. Arredondo right up the middle, but he's big hit there by our Harlingen South defender, man. He just leveled him as he was getting close to that goal line. It's going to bring up, looks like a 3rd down, about 1 to go.
It looked like he might have gone in, but, South came in with a huge hit to stop Arredondo there. Look at that. That was number 8. That was James Carpio coming out with a strong hit, possibly saving 6 points there, Aaron.
Totally agree.
Great job for James Carpio there.
Check that hit out about 9 minutes and 45 seconds into the 4th. Here we go. Handoff, Arredondo, up the middle, and he's still on his feet at the back of the end zone. It's a touchdown. Edinburg Vela SaberCats will go up 6 more points on the Harlingen South Hawks.
Pretty much went untouched there, Aaron. I mean, great job by the offensive line, and he stayed on his feet, Really, really great job by the offensive line. Good running by Arredondo.
Yeah, why not calling out Jaime Alanis? That's number 75. He's a sophomore, big sophomore down there at the offensive line. Did a great job releasing and creating some space for his running back to get through there. The kick is up, extra point, and it's going to be good. So we're going to have 28-17, folks. 9:33 left to go in the ball game here at Bogus Stadium. And Edinburg Vela has just punched in a rather easy running series that just kept it moving up the field.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe it was all run. I think it was
so.
99 to 100% run. They kept running it with Guerra, Arredondo, and sometimes Lopez ran the ball here.
That's right.
A great combination of running back. Now we have a triple threat. It looks like we may have from them.
Very true.
Running the ball excellent here.
And if you haven't watched Edinburg Vela play, if you look at Arredondo, you look at Lopez, right? You look at Guerra. You can't really tell them apart other than their numbers. They have the same build down there. They have the same running style when they run. And so it's just kind of a combo that they've got going on for them that is really successful here.
Kind of hard to find out which one is running the ball.
Yep. So they're doing a good job. But, hey, you know what? Harlingen South, we've talked about it. We've seen glimpses of them airing the ball out. We've seen glimpses of that Jimmy Morton passing capability. If there's ever a time in the game to air it out, move it downfield, Joe, it's going to be this series right here.
I totally agree with you, Aaron, because, I mean, we're down. They're down 11 points right now, so you can't really eat up a lot of time with the clock running the ball.
And we're down to 9 minutes and 33 seconds here as the kickoff is up. It is high, and it looks like it will go into the end. Oh, it's stuck on the 1-yard line, so it has to be picked up by Harlingen South. He's going to bring it out to about the 15-yard line. It just stalled right there, Joe.
It looked like he was going to go out of bounds and take a knee, get it at the 20, but it just, like you said, it just stalled, and he had to pick it up because it's a live ball. So he got it to about the 15-yard line. See what happens here.
Mike, you need to check this instant replay. If ever there was a perfect kickoff, this is it. It hits at the 2, backspins, and stops at about the 1-yard line. So that's a live ball right there. If number 11, Darren Pettis, does not pick that up, a SaberCat gets to it, they're walking in for a touchdown.
That easy. It's that easy.
Wow. Okay, here we go. First down. They're on the 16-yard line. Their own 16, Harlingen South is. They are down 28-17. 9:27 left to go in the ball game. Under center, handoff. I believe that's going to be Rodriguez. He's going to get about 4 yards on the run.
Wow, I think Harlingen South is still going to keep going with the run here. I think they don't want to abandon it. They probably feel that there's still plenty of time to continue with their game plan.
You know, one of the things we need to remember is Jimmy Morton is a junior. Okay, so you know he's still young. He's still getting his experience under him. Missed all last year. He's showing some great signs of a great future here. He's got some great size there for quarterback as well. And so let's see if he gets tested a little bit here. Maybe gets to stretch it out. He's looking downfield in this one. Scrambles. Good job scrambling. Gets it downfield. He's got number 1 open. Oh, Defender steps right in front of number 1, Bobby Castro, and bats that away.
Great job there by Tristan Flores for the SaberCats that just bopped it away. It looks like Morton just kind of threw it up, maybe thinking his receiver was able to maybe to get the jump ball there, but Tristan Flores did an outstanding job.
Great. I mean, that's textbook cornerback play right there. He just stuck his left hand out, batted it away, kept out of the breadbasket of that receiver. Excellent defensive play there by number 32. I'm going to tell you what, Jimmy Morton throws a beautiful football, y'all. I mean, it's just a really well-thrown football, very smooth action. He's got a good future ahead of him.
I think so.
Here we go. 3rd down, 6 to go. Hands it off the corner there. Rodriguez, but he's going to be met by a bunch of white jerseys there. He's going to maybe get 1 yard. He's going to bring up a 4th down, Joe.
I mean, it's kind of a questionable call there. I don't know if you want to run. Maybe the coach saw something we didn't see here, but now they're going to have to punt that, Aaron. See what happens and see. Remember, time is running out. We do have 8:19 left to play. Still plenty of time, though. See what happens.
James Mackey, that's 56. We called his name a little bit earlier. Just swallowed up Steven Rodriguez, I'm sorry, and not a lot of room to go. Now, hey, keep an eye on this one, folks. The punter's down at the 8-yard line. Has had 1 block, but he gets this one off smooth. Beautiful punt. Best looking punt of the night. Comes down about the 48. But number 1 there for Vela, that's going to be Elijah Reina, takes it across midfield again. Here we go, another midfield cross on special teams down at the 41-yard line.
The special teams for the SaberCats have done a great job by getting great field position. I mean, they're either at the 50 or the 40 or in Hawk territory. In this case, they're at the 41 in the Hawk side here. So great job once again by the special teams for the SaberCats.
I mean, they are really impressive tonight. You know, I'm glad that you're. I'm going to go ahead and give a shout out to Coach Ernie Alonso. He's a special teams coordinator for Edinburg Vela, and he's done an excellent job coaching these guys up.
That could be the difference in the game today, special teams.
Here we go. Vela's going to get the ball. They're on the Hawk 42-yard line, 7:52 left to go. They're up 28-17, and I imagine they're going to do a lot of this right here. The quarterback keeper just trying to get a few yards, take that clock down. About a 3-yard game there.
Lopez decided to call his own number on that one. Still managed to get about 3 yards, like I said. But the most important thing, Aaron, is the clock keeps going. And that's what maybe their strategy is, going up 11 points right now.
Keep the clock going, protect the football.
Protect the football. You're
exactly.
Absolutely right.
2nd down, about 6 to go. Clock is ticking. Both teams have their 3 timeouts remaining. If y'all remember in the first half, Harlingen South burned through their 3 pretty quickly. But both teams retain both 3 this far into the 4th quarter. Lopez in shotgun formation this time. But he will keep it. Fake handoff. He's looking downfield. He wants to go for the money. Oh, and it is almost intercepted there by Harlingen South defender. He went for the big one there, going for Arguelles.
He wanted to get a strike. He wanted to end this, and he wanted to end it now. But a good job of the Harlingen defense. The secondary really, I believe it was number 20, if I'm not mistaken here. But great job. Managed to, get him down a 3rd and long.
3rd and 6, 7 minutes. Big stop here for Harlingen South. They need this stop right here so they can break momentum and try to get that ball back. Lopez looking to the sideline here. They're going to change something up, calling an audible. Doing a lot of that tonight. They see something in defense, look over, coach calls a different play, and they're able to make that adjustment. 4 wide receivers here, but he will keep it. He's got it. He's going up. This will be a 1st down for the quarterback who faked it to his running back. It took off right. Nobody picked him up.
It looked like he faked some of the defenders there because they thought they was going to, but he ended up running on his own. Managed to get a very crucial 1st down, and the clock keeps moving again.
And they're right back on the snap, and this one they're going to hand it off for very little gain. But I tell you what, you go back to that replay of this previous play. I mean, when he faked it, we had 4 green jerseys follow hit the running back. Left it wide open for that quarterback. Back to the snap again. They're going quick here, Joe. 2nd down, about 9 to go. He's looking to pass it. Jugular time. Downfield. Has a receiver number 1 wide open in the end zone. Did he come down with it? Yes, he did. Number 1, that's going to be Elijah Reina with a touchdown for Edinburg Vela.
Great throw by Lopez. I mean, it was good coverage, too. I mean, he put it where only the receiver can get it. Basically, laser sharp throw, great. I mean, the coverage was not bad by number 14 for South. That was Daniel Rivera. It was just a great throw.
Number 1, Elijah Reina left his feet to go up in the air and grab that. Came down, put 2 feet and a knee. So he was definitely in bounds. You can see that on the instant replay. Wonderful passing catch there. Extra point is up. And it is going to be good. So, folks, we have a 35-17 ball game here with 6:21 left to go in the fourth quarter. And Edinburg Vela, I said that's a jugular type play. And you called it a couple of plays before that. They want to get the win and get it now.
They wanted to get it now. I mean, they've been running the ball, and then, boom, they come up with a nice pass. And it was a great pass by Lopez. Got to give them there. Outstanding play. And, I mean, it looks like they're wearing down the defense there in a little bit.
I definitely think so. You know, we kind of... early in the game, we said a couple times, look, whichever defense starts to get a little bit tired faster, that's the team that's going to struggle. You know, and we get to here to fourth. I think both defense played 3 quarters of amazing football. Here in the fourth is really where that strength, that conditioning really comes into fact. And Edinburg Village just found a way to kind of wear down that defense.
The good thing is it's still early in the season, and
sure,
the conditioning can come, and I'm pretty sure that it will. I mean, they're both great coaches out there. And the students are out there playing their hearts out. You got to give that out to their and South. It's not giving up. They're still coming up. They're going to keep going, and they're going to go to the end. And they know there's 6 minutes left, and they're going to go fighting.
Yeah, they're not going down yet. We got 6 minutes left. I'm telling you, I know that at calling games here in Bogus this year, we're going to see some air out attacks here from this Harlingen South Hawk offense. They have the capability of doing so. They may try that here. They're going to have to return the squib kick, a really low flying line drive type. You're going to get it caught from behind. You know, we talk about the Edinburg Vela special teams on returns. Man, they have excellent coverage downfield on kickoffs.
They have not allowed South to get that big gain or that momentum swing or get them down to the 50 or anything like that. I mean, they've done a great job. Their coaching staff has done a great job. Let's see what South can do. Hopefully they can start things around and see if they can get something going here. Still plenty of time.
Definitely plenty of time. That was Alegatis on the return, and Alegatis has played a wonderful role here, especially receiving tonight, returning. He's an explosive athlete. I know it's going to be a big season for him. So keep an eye out for Alegatis, number 25 for Harlingen South. Number 4, Steven Rodriguez is the lone back in the backfield with 3 wide receivers. Jim Warren goes under center. He's going to look downfield. He wants to pass his football. He's got a receiver. He's going to overthrow him, though. He's they're in double coverage. You know, not a lot of space, not a lot of empty area to run into.
He didn't. Great job on the Sabercats defense to cover. It looks like they were running like a cover 2, but they didn't have anywhere. But, you know, Morton's trying out there. He's trying to make something happen, and you can't blame him for doing that.
Very respectable, and he has got the arm to make something happen. You
Yes.
know, you need to watch him play live. He throws a beautiful football. And so a lot of great things for this youngster, I'm sure. Harlingen South going to come up to the line. 2nd down and 10. Just over 6 minutes left to go in this ball game. It's 35-17. Harlingen South trails. Leading into the last portion of tonight's football game. Morton looks right. He passes. Going to be short this time. First one was overthrown. Second one underthrown. Intended target, number 11, Darren Bettis.
It didn't look like he was ready for the ball yet. Morton looked like he was thinking that Darren Bettis was maybe going to turn right and maybe a little bit miscommunication. But, you know, we still have one more down here, and it's hopefully maybe South can get something going here.
Yeah, 3rd down here, 10 to go, 6:04 left to go in this ball game. Again, a big thanks to the KHGN crew here bringing it live. Check the video out about an hour after this game closes out. As UAL rules, we cannot broadcast live video, only audio during the game. So check it out after the game, about an hour afterwards. Here we go. Jim Warren looking to stretch the field here. He's got his receiver down, but his receiver stepped out of bounds there. It's going to be incomplete. That's going to be targeting number 11, Darren Bettis again.
Great coverage right now by the Sabercats, knowing that the South Hawks are going to have to pass to make something happen. They've got their adjustments done. But you've seen the arm of Jim Morton have a great arm. You know, like you said, anything can happen when he's in quarterback. I mean, still some plenty of time here.
One of the things that Edinburg Vela has done well is, I mean, the past couple of passes that have gone downfield, there's at least double coverage on these guys. So that secondary is doing a wonderful job. They got burned a couple times. Alegatis burned them a couple times. They were able to save those touchdowns, so they caught him. But overall, they've done a great job. A little short punt here by Champion. It's going to go out about the 41-yard line. So Edinburg Vela has had the ball to start with around midfield several times tonight.
And it's really unfair for the South defense because they're always starting a possession in their own territory.
Yes.
And right now it looks like he just got a muff punt. It didn't look like he had anything behind it. And once again, the SaberCats are going to start at their own, at the South 41.
Yeah.
And that's very difficult for any defense to overcome sometimes, to have a shorter field to play with.
You're exactly right, and I'm going to have to say that given that information, you've got to give it up to Harlingen South defense for really hanging in there, because it's really hard when you're backed up against your own end zone that way, and so they've battled hard tonight. Here we go. Edinburg Vela shotgun, looks to hand it out to Arredondo. Arredondo looking right. Wow, he was just bulldozing past a couple of defenders. I thought he was going to get a 4-yard gain, turns it into about an 8.
Absolutely. He went on the right side, broke a couple of tackles, was able, they're continuing to do the run, winding down that clock, and just eating some time here.
5.5 minutes left to go in this ball game. 35-17. Edinburg Vela well in command of this ball game. Here we go. The snap. Fakes to Arredondo. Gets flushed from the pocket. Almost sacked. Gets away. Runs into his own player. A little bit of a pinball action there. And he's going to fall forward. I think he got the first down, Joe.
I think he did. It looked like he was going to have a 5-yard loss. The South defenders were trying to grab him by his jersey, but couldn't bring him down. It shows the strength of Lopez there.
Yeah.
Managed to get the first down there.
I don't
running
know.
into his player.
I don't know if there's such a thing as an accidental first down, but that's pretty close to it. Because I don't think he realized how close he was to that first down marker. He was still thinking about throwing. He fell forward, first down Vela. Here we go. New set of downs for Vela, under 5 minutes to go in the game. Handoff here this time. Running back goes left. Got some space. He could go all the way. Barely tackled at about the 4-yard line. Goes Arredondo. Wide open space to run there, Joe.
Great run, and also a great save by Javier Olvera, possibly saving a touchdown. But a great job of the offensive line to make his hose happen here. But like I said, Olvera here grabbed him by the shoe and able to get him down.
Barely was able to wrap him up, and they're down at the 3-yard line. Arredondo's going to stay in the ball game. Look for him to get the football. He does with a direct snap pretty much. Makes one move to the left, and looks like he's going to fall really close. Nope, they're going to call him short. It looks like he was about to fall into the end zone and just got stood up.
Yeah, he was going to lean into it, but one of the South defenders hit him and made him come back down to the 1-yard line. Great play and great awareness there by one of the South defensive guys there.
Trying to get a number for you there. It looks like the final was 21. 8 then 21.
It was James Carpio who got him wrapped around. Good job by James Carpio to save that touchdown there.
All right, so now we have, looks like a second down and 1. They haven't changed the down marker yet. They'll hand it off to Arredondo. This time for sure he's going to fall in about 5 yards deep into the end zone. There's another touchdown for Edinburg Vela. It's going to take them up 41-17 here with 3 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in the ball game.
Great job by the line to give him a good push. I mean, it was fairly easy for him to get in there. I mean, it's 1-yard run, but South, having that short field to be playing with there, and that's really difficult. That's really difficult to defend there.
I do not, I'm not jealous of their position that they had to be in all night long with a short field to work with at their back. Just an excellent job, by the way. Both kickers doing a good job tonight. They've hit all their extra points and even a field goal there for Harlingen South earlier. So kickers have showed up to play tonight. The extra point is good, so that makes it a 42-17 ball game here. I mean, we really got to say that this game is pretty much wrapped up. Harlingen South has 2 choices. Number 1, they can either try to make something happen, get some good game experience in, try to march down the field, or just try to wear out the clock. They're down 42-17. Vela just early on, Joe, I thought we had 2 very evenly matched teams, but at some point, Vela just took off.
It looked like that. I mean, it was still close into the middle of the third quarter, but Vela kept stopping South and Vela, kept scoring on their own. So great job on their defense and offensive sides on the field. See what the special teams could do here. Yeah,
another special teams opportunity here. Maybe South will pull something out and run a special teams kick return here. Now, hey, something different this year that is, especially for these 2 teams, Harlingen South is now 6A, all right? They have done a reconfiguration. Now they've added a 6A to the mix, and Edinburg Vela is a 5A this year. So 2 different divisions. There's no chance they'll end up in the playoffs against each other. And so a new configuration here. Now we have up to 6 different divisions. So Harlingen South staying up in that 6A. Here we go. It's going to be returned up to the 10, the 15, falling down about the 18-yard line. Trying to get a number on that returner there. number 25, it looks like. Is that Alec Garza?
It looked like it was Alec Garza there.
Yep, Alec Garza on the return there, bringing it out to about the 18-yard line. Just pinned down there. Man, that's called the coffin corner right there. And that kicker has been putting it right down on that 1-yard line consistently tonight.
Yeah, the kicker's he's done a great job for the Saber Cats there.
Putting them way back down in there. So we got the Harlingen South comes out there. Ball's on their own 18-9. We're under 4 minutes. Tight formation here. Looks like they would run the ball out of this formation. They will. Rodriguez is going to take it right up the gut. I think at this point, possibly the idea is just to run the ball, protect it, eat some clock, hopefully get a first down or two, and then, take what you learned from this game and get ready for the next week.
I think you're absolutely right. It looks like they're just going to run the ball, maybe get Rodriguez a little bit more experience on there. But you're absolutely right. It looks like they just want to, stop the SaberCats from getting the ball again and just killing the clock here.
Well, hey, for those of y'all who've been keeping up with our updates from the other Harlingen school, Harlingen Cardinals, we have a final score on that one. Reagan beats the Cardinals 42-0 tonight in Hero Stadium in San Antonio. So,
wow.
Big Red will fall tonight. And not only a non-district, but a non-area game. And so they'll fall to San Antonio Reagan. They'll be back here next week at Bogus Stadium. So, looking forward to getting a chance to see the Harlingen Cardinals in. So, wearing out the clock here, Joe. I mean, 1st and 10, new set of downs. Take your time.
I think so, and I think they're just giving Rodriguez a little bit more experience, get them prepared for next week's game. But you have to give them a lot of credit here. They not giving up. They're fighting hard. Well,
let me run through this here for Harlingen South real quick. So we have Jimmy Morton's a junior, right? Steven Rodriguez, junior. Alec Garza, another name we've called a lot tonight, junior, right? And so a few of these guys that we've called their name on several occasions here, they're juniors. So Harlingen South has a younger squad this year, and so for them to come out here, this is excellent experience for them, getting ready for district. You can take some good things out of this game for sure.
I sure believe that because, every time they grab the ball or Rodriguez runs the ball, it's just more experience, a little bit more exposure for them, and I believe they'll come back and, fight harder the next time.
Now, I'm pointing out an underclassman. Let me go look at Edinburg Vela here, right? Robert Vela High School. I'm going to say number 25 has been one of the highlights for Vela. That's Robert Guerra. He's a sophomore, ladies and gentlemen. So, you got a couple more years of this young man here. You're looking over here at 25, Robert Guerra, sophomore. 23, Adelon's a senior as well as Lopez, number 12. But what an amazing young man, great athlete. He has had a great game tonight.
And he's got a lot more years to come.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Third down, we're about 1 minute and 20 seconds. 3rd and 1 to go. Starting to wind down here towards the end. Again, just a big thank you to KHGN. Thank you to ValleyCentral.com as well. Thank you for tuning in. Oh, big run here. Hey, Joe. It ain't over yet, right?
Oh, what a great run.
That's 21.
That's Javier Olvera. Wow.
Breaks went up the middle. That run's going to go down. I'm going to say about 30, 20, probably about 50-yard run there, 45, 50-yard run by Olvera.
I think now this changes up the play calling for Harlingen South. You might see a couple passes
now. Try to score. Yeah.
We got 50-something seconds. They still have their timeouts, so let's see what they do.
Yeah, it may not be a bad idea to try to get one more score in before the end of the night. 45 seconds now.
Get a little momentum.
Yeah, a little momentum going into the next game here. Jimmy Morton's going to go under center. 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers. He's got a tight end down there at his right-hand side. He gets flushed from the pockets, going left. Pressure from behind. Oh, he's going to be hit hard on the sideline. Stays inbounds, though, so clock will continue to run. That may be the last play of this ball game, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I don't believe Harlingen South is going to stop the clock, though they do have 3 timeouts, Aaron. So I think they're choosing to hang it up right now and to say, hey, let's take the positive things.
Sure.
And let's go into next week's game.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what. Even though it's been a lopsided score, 42-17 again here at Bogus Stadium, both teams, have played well. Hasn't been a whole lot of unsportsmanlike conduct. I think they both realize that this is a good preparation for what's up ahead for a long season. We wish both teams the best of luck as they continue. Edinburg, as they go back to the other side of the valley, that they would do well. Harlingen South, of course, will be bringing these games here from Bogus Stadium. So, hey, for those of you